Happy birthday, Pap. You're 90.
Thank you, thank you.
How does it feel to be 90?
Very good, very good. I'm here.
That's right. That's super awesome.
Pardon me?
I said that's super awesome.
He said he feels like he's 70.
Only 70. Very good. So
Everybody thinks I'm 70.
I'd
Who
go.
told you that?
Hmm?
Who told you that?
Well, lady, I tell you, you're only 70, Murph. 70, yeah.
Well, that's nice of her.
She just tried to be nice.
You act just 70.
No, I said, yeah, I know.
I said,
I wish I was 60.
a lot of people say, is he like that at home? I said, no, he's a different person at home. Come on now, I don't want to.
Get over here. You want me to take it off for you?
I opened it, Russ. It just doesn't want to.
I'll give you a hand, Grandma. Come
Maybe
here.
I'm.
So, Pap, I have to ask you. So in your 90 years, what are you most proud of?
Yes, I want to hear.
My wife, Violet.
You're most proud that you got Grandma.
Grandma.
Aw.
She kept me straight.
Aw.
And she took off. Where are you going? See, I'll tell you something nice and you don't believe it.
I was going to change clothes.
Huh?
I was just taking your place there till you got there, but I was going to change clothes.
I tell you, if you kept me straight,
She's interviewing you.
it kept me poor.
Oh, because she's such a big spender.
I couldn't afford to drink. Couldn't afford to drink or nothing. I
I
never
don't
could.
think I kept him poor. I think I kept him secure in his old age. He doesn't have to. I shouldn't say not worry about money, but we're living comfortable.
Yeah.
We're living within our means.
Very good.
That's
And I
it.
think you're living pretty well.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Chrissy, about that, but like I say, we're okay. For as long as we have to go yet.
Well,
We're going for the big 3 digits. 10 years. Going
Oh,
for the
no.
big 3 digits.
10. Well, I don't know.
I'm waiting for it. That's what I'm holding out
We
for.
hit 100, boy. Maybe I can have a drink of whiskey then,
I think you can do whatever the heck you want.
huh?
Right.
But you got to get there first.
You're right.
You're right.
Well,
Oh, can I go now?
Pardon me?
I said, can I go now and change clothes?
Yeah, you can change clothes.
okay, Pap. So,
Do you want me to untie that knot you got in the back there?
No, I leave that time.
aw, he's trying to be so helpful. So, what was I going to ask you? Okay, so what's something that, besides your drink of whiskey, what's something that you definitely want to do in the next year?
Chew Copenhagen.
Really? You miss that much?
Oh my, that's like dope.
Oh,
That is. I mean, that's the next thing to dope if you want to quit it. And I quit it like that.
there you go. So you want to do that? What's something that you want to do? You're
I can't afford it. It costs too much a can now. It used
It
to
is?
cost a dime a can.
Whew.
And every time I went up a nickel, I was going to quit. I never got around to quitting until that doctor said, that's enough. No tobacco and no booze. I said, well, okay, that's it. I quit.
Good for you. Not many people can do that.
You should see whenever the things were scarce, boy. Them guys be down the wire like all night long trying to get a can.
Oh,
It's next thing. It's the next thing to dope.
you kicked it. That's awesome.
I know one time I had a can and a mouse come up and say, Murphy, you got to chew. I need a chew. And he took a great 4-finger job,
Ugh.
and he walked around and kind of spit it out. I wanted to kill him. Mouse said, what are you doing?
You know, Russ, I bet if you took a chew, it might even make you sick.
It might.
It's strong.
Yes,
It's strong. It's strong.
Since you haven't chewed now for 20 years. You know, it just might make
That's
you
first
sick.
thing I was doing. I finished eating breakfast in the morning. First piece, I'd take a chew.
Oh, right after
The last
brushing your
thing I'd
teeth.
do at night before I went to bed, I'd take it. I'd throw a chew out.
Oof.
And everybody was like that.
Yeah.
You couldn't live without it.
Well, I bet you would get
You
sick.
say cocaine or anything, it ranked right up there with them.
Ugh.
But it saved me a lot because I didn't have all the dust in my lungs.
Yeah.
If you chewed, your mouth was wet all the time.
Yeah.
The guys that didn't chew are gone.
Yeah. That's it.
That's right. Copenhagen helped me.
Hit the big 9-0.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You had the guys. Whenever they chewed tobacco, they didn't have no dirt going in their lungs like these other guys.
Mm.
So the guys that chew tobacco are still here.
Okay, so tell me, okay, your favorite war story.
Favorite war story.
Favorite war story.
Yeah, I tell you, there's some bad ones.
I know
My
you.
favorite one was the time we got our motor shot out in Le Havre, France, in the harbor.
Ah,
Right there in the harbor. Motors are shot out. Kids are hit on the boat. And we had a British gunboat coming in. I got all set. I run all over there, getting all the guns ready. You know, that's what it's going to be. We knew we were going to die because we're right in the harbor. They got here come in like a bat out of hell. I seen that British flag on it. That's the greatest thing I ever seen in my life. That British flag.
they got you out of there.
Oh yeah, they come in and towed us out. Boy, them guys were tough. Our own people didn't give a damn about us.
Huh.
Yeah,
Got some love for the Brits.
poor Jack Cade, he was our radar man and our radio man. He had a compass up above his head. They hit that compass and that alcohol came down. He thought it was blood.
Oh no! Oh no!
He come up out of there and
He thought that was the end.
he thought it was blood come down. Well, it was on his head, you know. And he come up out of there and just then they put a couple of 88s right across the bow there. He fell down. And he run to the back and he said, I run back and I look and he said, now, he's going to jump overboard. I run back and grabbed him. No, hang on, Jack. And I called his wife up. Tell Jack the guy that saved his life. She said, oh, Mr. Murph. Yeah. And he was going to jump overboard, boy. Things were pretty hairy, Chrissy.
Oh my God. Very cool. Very cool stories.
I'll tell you, that was it.
Oh.
Then another time I was down there with the deadhead, and the exec said, we're looking at a big German pillbox. There's a slot in it, like that. And he said, I wonder if there's any Germans in there. I said, well, I had a 20 millimeter. I'll find out. So I'm shooting inside that slot. Boy, they blew us right out of the water. I got a mouthful of water looking up in the air.
Huh.
They set off mines underneath us. Boom. Yeah. I got a mouthful of water.
Whoa.
But I was shooting in there. I was killing them, you know. And they couldn't go nowhere. And they said, oh. So they figured better stop it.
Wow.
Yeah, because we through some bad times.
Crazy.
Grew up in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sure.
And we had the Channel Islands and the fog banks. Would drive anybody insane.
Yeah.
You get down there and you went along and they'd say, Victor. That's target. I get down and get the guns already and down. Go, and they give you a target. Like it's 360 degrees in a circle. At 2, 4, 0, go. And you get all set and get down, there would be nothing there. It was a submarine.
Oh.
I told the skipper, set them fish at 15 feet, and we'll drop them fish over and fire our fish on them. No. And that German sub would come up and go down. We picked him up and you get down, really blow him apart, and there ain't nothing there. And that fog was so bad, Chrissy, if you would be going along and you come out wide out in the open like this, and there's fog here, if they're sitting there, they got you dead. You know? Drive you crazy. So finally, they run over that sub, they hit it with they hit the screws on top of the conning tower, I think, and then they knew it was a sub. That guy drove us crazy, boy. We had him. Then we lost the whole crew down there. They got killed.
Oh, wow.
Got all killed. One got all shot up. The German picked him out of the water and kept him, but the rest of them all got killed. All good friends, too. But he didn't,
How do you think you made it out alive?
lucky, good. You gotta be a good gunner to make it out alive. Just lucky because you see people all over, see dead people in the water all over the place. You say, they go picking them up. Pick them dead people up. I'm picking those dead people up. I don't like dead people.
Pap doesn't like dead people. Okay, good to know.
But yeah, we get killed on it. That last boat there, half the crew got killed on it. And I went on, I was in the last boat, half the crew got killed. They dropped a bomb, and they had like a stick or something on it, like a prong, about that high. And that hit the water and set it off. And we only had a wooden boat. It blew right through that boat. It killed a whole bunch of us, it killed a lot of them. Well, I said, Murph, you go on to 132. Okay. But half the crew were killed, you know. But we lost a lot of boats in that war.
How many boats were you on total?
I was on two.
Just the two.
Huh?
You personally were just on the two.
Two.
The one in one in Europe and the one in the Pacific.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was enough. That was an old boat. I think it killed more Japanese than you could put in this house.
Wow. I believe it.
I talked to them guys running there, they're young kids. And I said, what'd you do with them? I said, well, we just shot them in the head. They'd be in the water, you know.
Yeah.
Shoot them in the head. Kill them. They didn't have no love for the Japs. See, the Japanese, when they took, like they first started the war, they raped all them nurses and everything, you know. And these people went to Australia, and these Australians knew about it, so they came back to the PT guys and told them.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, they killed every Jap to see.
Yeah.
They hated them.
So when you got back, so what was your job in the mill when you got back?
I went to bricklaying school.
Bricklaying school after the war.
Yeah, after the war, I went there. I was there for about a year, and then I went and got a I worked for myself. I didn't have no car. It was hard, you know, getting there. And so I went down the mill and got a job there. I went to the carpenter. They said, well, I went to the 10-inch mill, and Cotton was working there. So me and him worked together. And he went to the boiler shop. He said, why don't you come on up to the boiler? I didn't like the boiler shop, so I said, I went up to the carpenter shop. All the guys in that mill and that shop were practically from West. All my friends were there.
Oh, there you go.
There was about 20 guys from West in there. And so it was just like being at home, you know. So I stayed there for 38 years.
Very cool.
Oh, you were surprised who was in it. The bosses were from West, you know, like Charlie. He was a big boss after a while. Yeah, everybody was from West, you know. I stayed there 38 years. You know Jack Meany over there, he worked with me. Stevie Crink, Jerry Bell. No. The carpenters we had from out here were Joe Steppo, we had Chuck Davies, Mike Podolak. Lived right out here, you know. And then I had Stevie Crink, if she'd meet him work together. Jack Meany worked with me. I had all my friends with me.
Cool. A lot of the guys I talked to who worked in the mill, they always have like a crazy bad boss story. Do you have a do you have a horrible boss
not
story?
Crazy, dumb.
Tell me a dumb boss story.
They made them bosses because they picked a guy that was smarter. The guy wanted someone dumber than him, so he could tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I had one. I was going to kill him. You know, I never got a good job. I got a bad job all the time. I said, boy, oh boy, I ought to get a break here somehow. Never got a break.
So if you're in the carpentry shop, then were you doing the scaffolding, or what were you building?
Build anything. Build doors, build ladders, build scaffolds. Mostly scaffolds.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a shop, a great big carpenter shop there.
Mm-hmm.
We could build anything in that shop. We had saws, we had planers, we had everything. Them guys, they had a gang that worked. They made windows and every doors and everything, you know.
Interesting.
Well, you want to work in the shop? I said, no, I don't want to work in the shop because I don't want to stand on this concrete 8 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And all the dust in there. The boss wouldn't get them a blower or something to get that dust out. They didn't have lungs, they had 2x4s.
Yeah.
Oh, that dirt in the air, they in there eating it up.
Ugh.
You want to work in here steady? No, I don't work in steady. Worked a lot in there at midnight, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a good job actually, but very poor supervision.
Yeah.
And when our boss at Pollock, Slush came in and he said, what the hell's going on here? He told the bosses, you got to dinner time to get off the property. And they all were crying. And if you had a job out in the cold, they would be on the job. The A-man had to run it. They'd be in where it was warm. And if it was a hot day, they'd be in where it's cool. Old Slush, he said, what's going on?
I smell something good burning, you know? I don't know if that's outside or what.
I guess
It has to be outside.
I think
You
it's
smell it?
very faintly.
Something's burning, huh?
I think so.
Must be outside.
I think so. There's nothing burning in here.
No, it's not in here.
No, thank you. I already ate
Yeah,
3.
give me one.
Pap's birthday pretzels. So you guys went dancing tonight. Did you have a good time, Pap?
Yeah, I cleaned up.
Aww. keeping it usable with the SOI.
Got it all done.
And your favorite dance is the rumba. Did you get to do a rumba tonight? 3 of them. 4.
Yeah,
Were you guys the best ones on the floor?
we got some good dances done.
Oh, really? Giving you a run for your money. Giving you a run for your money.
They're good.
Really?
We got some damn good dances down there.
Awesome.
I'm 90 years old. I ain't 50. I could hold my own, but these guys are good.
Huh. Nice. I'm glad you had a good one.
10 years ago, yeah, I was the best. But then you get older.
Yeah.
They got more pep than us.
But you have the experience. Well, that's super cool. Well, I think we'll continue our interview series, but that was a good start. I'm gonna save this. Thank you, Pap. Have a good night. I'll let you go watch Gold Rush or whatever's on tonight. All right. Happy birthday. Many more to Pap.